Hey everyone, or everyone that's watching. Just thought I would show you what I've been mucking around with. I think I've put I think I started on this last Sunday, so I done a couple hours on Sunday playing around with a manifold, and then I've done a bit today, like a few hours today. But yeah, this is a standard manifold, which would originally have a cat hanging off the bottom. And then this is a B207E turbo from a Saab 9.3, which is a Garrett 2052, if I remember rightly. It says on there, I probably can't read it, but yeah, I'm sure it's a 2052. These probably, I don't know, good for a couple hundred horsepower, more than enough on this thing. So I knocked up a downpipe today, and originally the turbo was like square to the block, parallel to the block, but then it was going to give me alternator problems because this exited right into the alternator. And yeah, that was about it really, alternator problems. So what I've done is I've cut this, angled it that way, spun it that way, and angled it that way, which gives, like, the turbo is kind of level-ish. And this, squeaky with the radiator, or the fan, to be more precise. This, like, will probably aim this way a little bit, or, you know, I'll rotate it as much as I can until there's a radiator in the way. It may even clear. I could cut this off, cut it shorter and put an elbow on it, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so some of you may remember, but I made a side exit with a teardrop back in, well, this time last year, lockdown 1. And yeah, never used it, but I've cut it up and I've reused some of these pie cuts. You can see all the dull ones, the ones that I already welded and used, and then you can see here, this is all fresh welds. None of it's back purged. I didn't even deburr the pipes. This is only a micro, boys. It's only a micro. So this is just going to be like a cheap and cheerful knock it out. Car's got mega squirt, wide band, intercooler's already mounted, got bigger injectors, ever so slightly bigger injectors, probably see me around 140 to 150 horsepower. And I want to use this head and cams with all the AN shit. I started making this twin plenum jobby, the equal flow plenum, MX5 throttle body, cut the flange off of an MX5 inlet. That one down there, that was a dummy engine for the dolly and a dummy intake and that. So none of that's needed now. And I got a little bit more to do on that. Not like, some of the welding come out alright, but look how I should have cleaned it up. I should have die ground the casting because it's well shitty. But anyway, I don't really care. I can die grind it and float some weld over the top. And also, I'm making a right pig's ear of weld in this. And also, I battered the hell out of it trying to shape it because I'm lazy. And I didn't use soft jaws or anything, but kind of beyond caring. I think I'm just gonna like smooth a lot of these welds out and stuff. I gotta find a quadrant and a TPS for this, so I'm probably going to go in my shed and find another MX5 throttle body or inlet complete and go from there. True story, but the input spigot here is the same size as a micro crank, and so I always wondered whether one of these gearboxes would go in one of these engines, but I can't be bothered to find out, if I'm honest. So something else I've got to figure out on this is I've got to get a actuator on there, Now with this round in the standard location, which would be like that, I think the actuator will hit the radiator, and also I'd have to put in a mega tight elbow in here, like cut this off and put an elbow in. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate this like I showed you before. I'm going to cut, so this is closed, I'm going to cut this and put it like there, and then I'm going to mount an actuator somewhere around here, straight to there. I got a forge one somewhere. Alternatively, I could go external, but I don't really want to go external. So I'm going to try and make an actuator work of some description. To be honest, I think that's about it for this one. So if I get anything more done tomorrow, I'll report back. But also, I'm apologising for being miserable as fuck, but I'm sure everyone understands life's a challenge at the minute. It can fuck off. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this little update. Peace and love.